All right, we're in the car, driving along. We've got two cool dudes in the car with us today. Joe, don't call him Hendricks, because it's Hedricks.
True story.
Hedrick, not Hendricks.
No matter what people want to say.
I'm pretty sure I've been doing it wrong, and now I can't even get it right.
Just Hedrick.
Just Hedrick, that's right.
No N, no S.
What did you say? How do I remember?
When in doubt, just leave the N out.
There it is. I love that. So, Joe, how long have you been in real estate?
In real estate or a real estate agent?
Ooh, tell us the difference.
So I've been in real estate, I guess, for 2 years. I used to work at the Keller Williams office here in Idaho Falls, helping agents. And then after doing that, I decided, why help and why not become one? And so I've been an agent now for a year.
Perfect.
In February.
And you're an agent with Murdock, Manwaring, or with our team. What do you do on the team?
I am a buyer specialist and showing assistant, so I work with Trent Tyler back here.
Hi, guys.
Helping do transactions.
So what did you do before you got into real estate?
So I did marketing. So I've done marketing and sales. And so I've done sales for most of my life, and then I wanted to get out of sales. And so I wanted to get into marketing, but I realized I can't get away from sales. Like I love helping people with whatever their needs are.
That's awesome. So tell us, as you're looking at it, so you've been working for about a year. So how many deals were you involved with last year, in 2019?
Trent, do you know that number?
I think we hit right at 80 deals.
80 deals.
80 deals.
That is a lot. That's a lot of buyers.
A lot of deals.
That's a lot of deals.
So you gotta think, it's not just the 80 buyers that we had transactions. That is not a crosswalk.
This is on live TV. Too bad we didn't switch the camera to see that almost happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad this other car stopped so that I knew that she wanted to cross. That's danger, danger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, it's not just the 80 deals that we did, because those are people who ended up actually buying a property. There were people that didn't end up buying properties, and then people we're still working with, or people that we've contacted. And so there's hundreds of people that we're constantly working with.
Oh, wow. So in that, what would you say, as you've seen for this past year, now you've got all these buyers that you've been helping looking, what would you say is your piece of saying, this is what I wish I could tell every buyer? What's the most important key that you think is out there for them?
Get approved. Talk to a lender, figure out your situation, where you're at, and the steps you need to take to get approved for a loan. As much as you might want to start looking at houses and get out there and get at it because it's exciting, ultimately you don't want to look at properties that you can't afford to buy, because then you'll be demoralized when you do find out the amount you're approved for, and nobody enjoys that. And then also just...
Do you ever find the opposite? That people think they can only be approved for this much, and they found...
Yep. I see it goes both ways.
What's the word for non-demoralized?
Pumped up, excited.
Pumped up and excited.
Jacked.
Okay.
But it goes both ways. But ultimately, when you do decide you want to buy a house, that approval is the best thing you can do, because when you do come across a house that you love and you want to purchase, if you're not already approved and know what you can buy, then all of a sudden you're like, hey Joe, I love this house, let's write an offer. Mm-hmm. We can't even buy the house technically. We don't even know what the bank's going to give you. Mm-hmm. And so you're going to miss out on the perfect house, and then you get demoralized again. So get approved.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, tell us something we don't know about you, Joe. So tell us something interesting about you.
Something interesting about me?
Yeah.
I'm not 22, no matter what Jess thinks.
That is probably a good tip to know. You probably thought he was about 21, 22. Okay, good tip. Anything else they need to know about you? If they need to know Joe? We should do a video series on Get to Know Joe.
Yeah,
that's a lot. That's probably a psychological...
There's a lot to unpack there. So probably more than people want to know. Obviously I have 4 little kids, married, and so I love 4 kids under 7, so there's a lot there. And then, so I love my family. And then things I love for myself to do is I love mountaineering, and I don't love running, but for some reason I'm running.
Yeah.
And so
there you are.
do that. And then I get up at 4:30 in the morning. Try it out.
There it is. Okay, awesome, Joe.
Okay.
Call Joe. How do they get a hold of you? They wanted to maybe talk a little bit more about buying a house.
You can call me 208-641-9733 or find me on Facebook and just reach out through a message. It's also easy.
Awesome. Okay, this is Joe.
Good job, Joe.